Jermaine, you don't know what to say. Just say something. It's all you gotta do.
What I'm saying?
What it is, guys, it's your boy Dr. T, and welcome back to Dr. T Incorporated. I got my sister with me. We're back here to finish the first part of, what, you want to introduce yourself first?
No.
You ain't got no social media you want me to plug?
Mm-mm.
Alright, so today I'm back with the whole Snackcrate snack review thing. I told you guys I was going to do a part 2. I also said I was going to do the Kayla story time, but I got my sister with me, and that's too PG for her. So I'm gonna tell about this whole situation that just happened not too long ago. So I'm gonna explain to you how this works. So basically what we do is shout out to Snackcrate, link it down in the description down below. Definitely get yourself a monthly subscription because I'm getting paid. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of these snacks, and while I'm telling the story, we're gonna try the snacks and give our review on it. Cool? Alright, so I'm gonna let you pick the first one. So I'm gonna be telling about the hotel from hell situation. So this actually happened recently. Not that long ago, you guys know my friend Deanna. She's been in a couple of my other videos. Basically, we've been trying to plan something for, ever since COVID or whatever, the seniors haven't been able to do anything for their senior year. So we've been trying to set up our, final year bombastic whatever. And pick something.
I did.
Oh, okay. Let's show the camera. What is this? It's like beans or something. Look at that. What?
I ain't getting no lease. I ain't getting no lease.
They did, but I lost it. It just says mini pack, so it looks like those Mexican jumping beans. But basically, we end up setting up this thing. So because whenever we try to set something up, we always let other people plan it, and
Tastes like corn nuts.
they do. Definitely not my favorite, but
The original corn nuts.
yeah.
No flavor.
Definitely not the worst one, but definitely not bad. I'm not gonna throw them away, but I wouldn't go out and get these intentionally. All right. So basically, I just said, hey, I'm just gonna get the hotel, and whoever shows up, shows up. That's what we agreed to. Now, Deanna has this friend named Jessica, who is very controversial. You're supposed to be picking the snacks, so I'm telling the story.
I'm listening to the story too.
So basically, Jessica is her presence is usually. Oh, actually, I like this. This reminds me of those. This looks like those. You remember those potato sticks they used to have in the po folks stuff. But basically, Jessica always causes problems with. Okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that was killing my back. Basically, Jessica has a problem with a lot of other people in the group. So we don't usually, whenever we invite her, we usually don't take everybody with us. Or if we do, we're always going out. We're never in a closed space with her.
They little. Hold on. You should show them.
Show the, hold on.
You should show them how little they is.
Look at that.
It's like
Can you see it?
noodles or something.
You look like the mealworms my friend used to feed his bird. I don't know what they taste like. It's too small to get a flavor.
You gotta eat a lot at a time. Try like plain chips.
It tastes like it's a specific type of chip.
It's better than the first one.
At first, when I saw it, I thought it was gonna taste. You know when you eat the ramen noodles before you cook it, when you just crush them. That's what I thought it was gonna taste like, but no, it tastes like chips.
Yeah, with no flavor though. Plain chips.
Like the Lay's potatoes. But basically, so I put Deanna in charge of inviting everybody because our friend group usually kind of like the aesthetic of this. This is like one of those old school animes. Look at that. That looks like a freaking yokai or something. But I put Deanna in charge of inviting everybody, and she, of course, invited Jessica. Now, I personally don't have a problem with Jessica. Jessica ain't never did nothing to me. I get on her nerves, she get on my nerves. That's what we do.
It's the look for me. You look like some wrench or something like it.
Hold on. Let's get a close-up of this. Hold on.
You look like a wrench flavor or something.
Why you think wrench?
Because the green specks. You might as well bite it.
It tastes like seaweed. I personally like seaweed, so I ain't mad at it. But it tastes like seaweed to me.
It tastes.
But yeah, so basically after the list was done, most of my friends in my friend group are in a couple or whatever, right? So there's Cameron and Deanna, Jessica and Laterian, Anthony and Lucy, and then there's me and Mario. Mario is Cameron's brother. Now, I kind of feel like it's unfair because all of them is gonna be all, you know, coupled up, and then I'm just stuck next to Mario. Like, no offense, hold on, let me fix this camera because this is gonna bother me. No offense, me and Mario cool or whatever, but I don't want to be stuck next to a dude while they all coupled up. It's just not a good look. And so I was telling them, I was like, hey, how about y'all invite some more of y'all female friends? And they was like basically Jessica and Deanna threw a whole fit over that. They talking about why we gotta bring some more females for what? And I'm like, cause I asked you to. I'm paying for the hotel. I'm not asking y'all for a dime. I'm asking y'all for one simple thing. Just bring some more females. They ain't even gotta be attractive females. They just gotta be, you know. So I don't. Okay, that one's broken. Grab the one at the bottom.
It is no. It's made like this. It come with two.
I know. I was saying this one's broken. It smells like strawberry.
Yeah, it looks like. It looks. That's what I was telling you. Strawberry cookie.
This look like that stuff that they used to give you in school, like them little crackers.
Strawberry cookie.
Oh, I forgot to show the camera. This got like the little strawberry filling. Is it good?
It's good. It's just too much cookie. It should have been more strawberry flavor.
I noticed a lot of these flavors are like toned down. Like they're not like jumping out at you.
This one good. I'll buy this.
So basically, they threw a whole fit about me telling them to bring some more females. So I said, if y'all don't bring some females, I'm gonna bring some females. And after they heard that, they jumped and ran and started trying to invite some of their friends. Now, one of me and Deanna's mutual friends named Lahana, I kept trying to get Deanna to invite her because that's one of our mutual friends. She don't mind showing up. Come to find out, Deanna told me that Lahana just said no. But I ended up talking to Lahana, and Deanna just never told her, like, at all. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, my whole thing is I felt like she had a problem with me saying bring some more females. Because I don't even know why. And so they finally decided to invite two of their friends from work. But then Jessica threw a fit saying, oh, well, these people don't know us. What if they want their own space? Oh, you want me to bring it to the camera?
I'm trying like,
I gotta fix this lighting situation so it's not a glare. I think I've had these before.
It look like animal crackers.
Yeah, it's not gonna taste like how you think. I've had these before.
Just because the animal on top.
It's the ones I had taste really powdery.
The last snack was good. I'm gonna put this way on this side because I eat that other stuff.
But yeah, so they invited two of their friends from work, and then Jessica threw a fit saying, hey, what if they're not comfortable with our group or whatever, because, you know, we smoke weed or whatever. And I'm like, they smoke weed too. She was like, yeah, but like, not everybody in the group smokes weed. I'm like, I told you it's powdery. It's like, it don't really have a flavor, it just kind of melts.
Yeah, it's like, even if you don't buy this, it's gonna melt in your mouth.
This would taste good if it was covered in chocolate.
Actually, it takes cucumbers though.
Cucumbers?
I don't know why.
Hold on, maybe I'm missing.
I taste cucumber.
Cucumber?
What you taste?
It just tastes like it tastes like a diluted sugar cookie.
I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't buy it. Let's see.
But yeah, so basically she threw a whole fit and said that the girls were gonna pay for a second room. I was like, hey, how about this? Since I'm already getting the first room, how about y'all just send me y'all money? I get the second room when I order the first one. Why do I think this is gonna be Pop Rocks?
That's what I'm thinking. Shake.
It's like pills.
You gotta show the camera.
Look at this. Hold on, look at this, guys. Look, tell me this. If this ain't Pop Rocks. Okay, so basically, long story short, a friend of mine that stays up the street knows how to make edibles, and he taught me how to make them. So I end up making some for me and my friend Cameron.
They don't look like Pop Rocks.
The ones at the bottom do.
Put it in the camera.
Hold on.
Oh no.
I'm scared now.
They got it's like crystals. Show the camera.
It's gonna be crunchy. Look at that.
I'm not gonna eat all this because it's gonna be.
Just put the whole thing in your mouth and see what you think. You can spit it out after. Yup, Pop Rock. I hated Pop Rocks going up.
But the candy tastes like Smart Tarts.
Kinda, yeah. I hated Pop Rocks going up.
I buy them.
But I'm just gonna get to the part where all the drama starts. Basically, so the day of the hotel, so Cameron ended up bringing me some weed to make the edibles with, but I also bought some weed from my dad's friend. Now, the stuff I bought from my dad's friend was purple. He didn't tell me what it was called, it was just purple. Like, it was literally, like not even like a light purple. I'm talking like amethyst purple. So I made 2 batches, cause so there's the experienced smokers like me, Cameron, and Anthony, and then there are the lightweights like Deanna, Jessica. Most of the girls basically are lightweights. So I made 2 separate batches. Salad.
No, it say salad.
I'm scared. I feel like this is gonna be some croutons or something.
A salad in a stick.
It literally says, look, it says salad right there.
A stick salad.
And then it says salad pretzels at the top. I think this is the only one that's been translated so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I end up eating an entire edible of the ones that I made because they were experimental and I wanted to make sure they was gonna be strong enough for everybody. But that's the thing, I didn't know how strong the purple stuff was, and worst came to worst, and I was just out of it. Like, I was seeing colors and smelling purple. I was out of it. Like, just hella faded.
A stick. Salad stick.
I don't know what to think of that, because it's not like a crouton, but
That's good. It tastes like
something you eat on a diet.
the sour cream and onion Ritz crackers. Tastes nice.
I can see where it's coming from.
I eat this. Put the good snacks on this side. And the bad snacks over there.
They're not bad. It's just not something I'll go out and
something
buy.
I wouldn't buy,
Yeah.
but I eat this.
I think this might end up being the same one as that one, so we'll save that. We'll leave that one in there.
The same with the one
This
we
one?
already tasted.
Yeah.
This.
I think it's probably just gonna be like the same one but a different flavor. We already said we didn't like the ooh. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave that one in
I
there.
ain't like this.
What is this? French
But it
Papiero?
got two. We'll never know.
Papiero? I think we might have to cut this one in half. French Papiero. But yeah, so I was faded the morning I was supposed to go get the hotel. So I ended up getting up to the hotel. Mind you, can barely fucking stand up, can barely fucking walk. So I get in there, I talk to the guy, trying to keep as straight of face as possible so this dude don't know that I'm fucking faded.
It's hard. You get the big piece. This is a small one.
Oh. This is giving me memories of my childhood. This tastes like, you remember those little straw things?
You drink the milk out of?
Yeah. But it's like the ones that they used to have the chocolate in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what this green stuff is, but...
I'm trying to retaste it.
Tastes like a wafer.
Yeah, I don't like to taste the green stuff. It tastes like guacamole.
Guacamole.
My taste different.
Guacamole. I don't taste no type of avocado.
I do.
That's just like really sweet to me.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, so I get in there and I'm trying to talk to the dude. I tell the dude that I want 2 keys to each room. He gives me 2 keys, so I'm going up, and then I realized, hey, I said 2 keys for each room. He tells me I only have 1 room. And I'm like, what do you mean I only have 1 room? When I talked to the guy on the phone, I told him 2 rooms, and this is like a Valentine's Day thing. But he basically told me that the guy who put in my information the first time spelled my name wrong, put in my information wrong, just fucked everything up. And I don't even know how we're gonna break this.
It's hard.
Yeah. I'll just let you have that part.
We're gonna make it work because it's...
I like that. No, I don't. I definitely don't. Too much pepper though. I don't like that. No offense to that. I just don't like powdery candy.
The first one got away because it was too fast.
Really?
But look, I'm talking about that.
Oh yeah, because that one was small. That I just took a whole chunk of chalk.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get something bigger.
This like a marshmallow, so it might be good.
They got Daisy Duck in Japan.
Look, that's
So-
a marshmallow.
Basically, the guy tells me that so the girls paid for the second room. Well, they really didn't, but they gave me like $120 for the second room, which
It got chocolate in it.
we'll just pull it and we'll see.
I'm telling you, you got chocolate.
You want some more? Or?
No, you can show them.
Ah.
It's not bad. Tastes like Nutella.
That's what I was gonna say. That's not chocolate. That's Nutella.
It's chocolate.
It's different. There's a difference.
It's like the marshmallow.
I kind of like that though.
It's different. I might just let you eat that right there.
What? The black one? This is the one I was most scared about because I don't trust.
So it look like some pills or something.
Yeah. Fuck around
So I'm like,
get ecstasy out here.
then I'm over here pregnant. That's why I'm tasting different flavors.
You like how many months in?
You gotta, I'm 8 months. You gotta pop that right there. I'm wait. There you go. You pop right there.
These look like some really skinny, like
Skills,
M&Ms.
yeah, they look, I'm just taking one. I'm gonna let you taste how they
Oh god, this is like those pit was it?
Reese's Pieces.
It's like the those little ball things.
Easter candy.
Yeah.
It say like Easter candy, the little.
It's a specific brand I'm thinking of.
I know what you're talking about. I just can't.
Think of the name.
It's
Yeah.
good.
So basically, I ended up having to pay more money to get 2 separate rooms instead of getting 2 connected rooms. But I wasn't gonna make the girls pay for that because they didn't know it was an honest mistake. So once I got to the room, I'm so faded I really can't even get out of bed. I just laid in the bed, texted everybody, look, mistakes happen. I'm fucked up. I can't feel my face. So everybody knew before they got there that I'm fucked up. And I'm gonna take a break and tell the story a little bit so I don't forget where I'm at.
Okay.
And basically, so Cameron and Anthony and Mario were already downtown where the hotel was. So they came to the hotel and they basically was like, what's going on? I'm like, yeah, I ate an entire fucking edible of the experimental edible. Even though it was a small one, because I made a little small one just to see how it was going to be. And I had never been that fucked up ever in my life. Like, I literally felt like I was floating the whole time. And basically, once everybody got there, I'm gonna skip to that part. Things started getting really weird. So the guy on the phone, when I made the reservations for the hotel, he tells me that there's a pool there. They got all types of amenities. And here. Basically, I'm like, all right, cool. And I think this is gum.
No, I was like, it's like,
Yeah. But so when I was telling everybody about the hotel, I just told them what he told me. It had a pool and a hot tub. So once all the girls get there, except for their two friends didn't come until later. But Priscilla's there. Priscilla's this girl who I used to be friends with, but she used to be really, it's a long story. But basically, she used to be really quiet. And the only way I can get her to get out of her shell was to piss her off. Like, I would make her mad and pick with her a little bit. But she knew it was all in good fun. But apparently somebody said something to her and was saying that I was being serious when I was just fucking with her. So now she has a problem with me because she thinks I'm genuinely fucking with her. But I'm like, no, that's just my personality. So, when Lahana gets there, she sees that I'm fucked up and I'm messing with her. We having a little back and forth, but that's just what we do. And, excuse me, I kind of like this gum though.
yeah, it's good. I think this going too.
Is it?
Sure. It's a pet man.
Oh, it's something. Hold on. Entertain the camera while I go grab something else that I wanted you to try.
You want me to entertain you?
Just say something.
Hey. I did not know he smoked none of it. I feel old. But there's some nice snacks in here. You know.
Alright, I'm back and I got the stuff.
Yeah, he back. What is this?
This is some more Japanese stuff. Alright, this is for you. We're gonna try these before we get into the other stuff.
Why is for me? And
Because I've already tried these.
I see stuff inside of it. Pineapple cake.
Try it.
You gonna try it too?
I already know how it tastes.
But you gotta retaste it.
Alright, bet.
You making me taste it.
Alright.
I'm gonna put my gum in there.
But yeah, I'll get another paper towel too. But
I'm gonna need it. I'm finna
no,
need
for
it.
me. I was gonna spit out my gum.
I'm finna say I'm gonna need it.
I mean, I personally don't mind those. They're good with tea.
Say pineapple, so it might be good.
It's not super sweet though. So.
I'm just getting looking. Here you go.
It's kind of crumbly though.
I'm smart. You set me up.
How I set you up?
Listen, pineapple cake.
The filling is the pineapple. The outside is like a pound cake.
No. I don't know.
Alright, so now we're gonna try the I think it's I forget what it's called, but it's like fruit leather. You know what fruit leather is, right? It's like not Laffy Taffy, Frurola.
I'm not eating this again. This.
But so once the girl
Oh, you said it's like a Ferrolo? They say.
but take it closer.
You want to take close?
I can't.
Yeah, I'm not lazy. I'm just pretty.
This one is this one is apple flavored, I think. It's actually not as bad as you think.
Right there.
But yeah, so all the girls basically the guys all got in Anthony's car except for me. The guys all went to Anthony's car to go smoke, and the girls put on their bathing suits and they were going to look for the pool. So I went downstairs with them, but then I kept wobbling and I didn't want to embarrass them in public, so I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna go back up to the room. You guys, enjoy yourselves at the pool or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not tasting it.
Just taste a little piece.
You taste a little piece. Here you go.
I gotta taste a little piece.
This actually a little piece. You taste it first. gonna try to make it look good so I can.
What?
Okay.
It's not that bad. It's like an acquired taste. It's just kind of tart. That's
Rubber.
Rubber?
It's like, I can't explain it. No. I won't buy it either.
Now this one,
You about it?
that? I did buy that. I went out and got that because somebody told me to try it. One of my subscribers told me to try it. Shout out to Elon. I think that's his name. Elon? Ellen? I don't know. Now this is the one that
You should put his name in the video.
I'm probably edited it. But I'm scared about this one.
I'm scared about this one too.
It tastes like meat.
Did you show them?
It tastes like meat.
I'm talking about you showed them the package. You ripped it off.
Where'd it go? Here it goes. Now these ones I was not a big fan of when I tried it, but to each his own, as they do say. You ready?
Yeah.
To meet
Same time.
I'm scared. Hold on. See, it's not that bad.
You didn't bite it.
I did. See? The aftertaste.
I ain't got to it. It really tastes fruity.
Yeah, it's supposed to. I was fucking with you about the meat flavor. I just wanted to see what you was gonna say.
It tastes kind of fruity.
But yeah. So
Try this. It might be.
I didn't see this one in the box. I think this is gonna be chocolate because obviously it's brown. I would have gotten some like actual food stuff, but like with the whole shipping thing, it kind of took a while to get here because of where I live, and I didn't want this stuff to be, you know, expired by the time they got here. Oh. What? It just looks good to me because it's chocolate.
You look like a Tootsie Roll.
It do.
This is a.
Huh?
Feel like a little.
Yeah.
You got like a cracker, wafer cracker in a cracker in the middle. It actually tastes like a.
The girls went to look for the pool or whatever, and they got.
You gotta reshow.
Oh
this.
yeah.
No, this mine. You gotta reshow it, then we gotta just start over.
I'm not starting over. I'm just gonna edit that part out. Yeah. So basically, the girls got irritated because they looked at me and they were like, "So where's the pool?" I'm like, "I don't know. Go look for it." They're like, "What you mean? You didn't go look for the pool beforehand?" I'm like, "I was fucking high. I'm still fucking high. I literally cannot feel anything. I'm going back to the room so I don't embarrass Charlotte." It does. It does. Yeah, like a Kit Kat or something. It looks like really airy.
Mm-hmm. But it's good. I would definitely eat it. Pretty good.
So mostly everything that's been chocolate has been fucking fantastic.
Yeah, you gotta try this. He gotta try this by himself. It might be sour. Because it's hard. How we gonna break it? Unless you break it in the paper.
How about you try it?
No. How about you bite it, like, in the paper? Show them the pack first. Because they're gonna have to. Show them the pack.
I'm kind of scared about this because it's got a black packaging.
And with the red on it, like it's hot or sour. Bite it.
All right,
Bite that paper.
I'll try it myself, but yeah, that's hard.
Oh yeah, you gonna have to.
Okay, so if I die on camera, I better get at least 1,000 likes. Look at this. Look like a fucking sucker without the stick.
That's probably hot.
Why do you have to say that, man?
It's probably hot.
I've been on a no spice zone for the longest.
Okay. Let's see how this spice tastes.
Okay. Why do you have to say it was spicy?
No, it's not. It's not. It's sweet.
I'm gonna pretend that
It's sour. Let me see the flavor.
Coca-Cola. It's neither. It's like
Bitter.
peanut maple syrup.
Are
y'all sure this
smell
ain't-
like it?
It literally tastes like
It
syrup.
smells like it too.
Like it tastes like, you know when you leave your pancakes out for a long
It's
time?
butterscotch. name is your video. This butterscotch.
Alright, so I'm gonna end up having to do the rest of the story time later on after she leaves. But we're gonna try one more before she goes. The butterscotch. This sounds
actually
like
that's one person can try that. We should try this or something.
Oh. Put that down.
It's more than one. We ain't gotta break it and all that.
This is gonna taste like sweet tarts. I have a feeling. Oh, it has bunny. It looks like Easter candy.
Let me clean this up.
Did you get one? You don't like that? What it taste like?
Powder.
I still gotta try it, but now I'm scared. What is up with this? What is up with your pan and this chalk candy?
It's like baby food.
Alright, so she's gonna go and then I'm gonna finish the rest of the video. You got. I'm probably gonna edit this part out, so I'm finna give her a hug before she leaves. Was it true on me? Okay. Alright, so my sister had other priorities, so I'm gonna finish the video. I know that was kind of taking a little bit longer. But basically, alright, so I'm gonna do the rest of these by myself. We made a bit of a mess, but it's fine. So basically, where was I? Oh, so the girls got mad because I left them to go look for the pool. But I'm like, I was really fucking high. Like, I literally could not stand up, and I didn't want to embarrass them in public. So I went back to the hotel room, and at this point, I got to the point in my high where I just wanted to lay down and, you know, stare at a wall for a while. So I literally laid on the floor and was just fucking laying there. So next thing I know, Cameron comes up, cause he was in the car hotboxing with the guys, and he asked me what I'm doing on the floor. I'm like, I'm out of it, leave me alone. And he's just fucking with me, right? So then the girls come up and they're like, hey, so the guy said, so apparently there is no fucking pool. I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, yeah, so we found the pool, but there's no fucking water in it. And I was like, oh, oop. And they're like, what the fuck you mean, oop? And I'm like, here's the thing. I don't work for the fucking hotel system. I can only go based off of what the fuck they tell me. You're mad at me because the fucking pool was empty today? How can I dictate that? The guy on the phone told me that they had a fucking pool. Obviously they had a fucking pool. It was just dry. Like, you know? And so basically they're like, hey, we're gonna call up another hotel or whatever and see if we can use their pool. I'm like, y'all are stupid as hell if y'all think that y'all are gonna go to another hotel and just jump in their fucking pool. Like, especially with Corona and everything going around, it's not gonna be that easy to get in there. You're gonna have to have like some type of, you know, key card or something like that. And anyway, they completely fucking ignore me. So Cameron gets ready to go back downstairs, and they're complaining. They're like, hey, take him with you. Nah, get him up out of here. Get him up out of here. And I'm like, hold the hell on. This shit right here is my fuck. This is my fucking room that I paid for. I ain't gotta go no damn where. The hell? The fuck? You're telling me I gotta leave up out of my hotel room that I paid for? Hell no, you got a problem, you get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, don't fucking tell me to leave my own shit. I'm actually gonna try to save some of this stuff because we made a bit of a mess, but some of this stuff I actually genuinely enjoyed. So I'm gonna save what I can. But yeah, so they're basically telling him, yeah, no, get him up out of here. So they got mad at Cameron because he refused to take me, and they got mad at me because I refused to leave. I'm like, first of all, I'm laying on the floor. I'm not bothering any of y'all. Okay? I don't gotta go any fucking where. So basically, after they called a couple hotels, and the hotels were like, yeah, you can't fucking come to our, what the fuck? You can't come get in our fucking pool, no. They're like, oh, we're gonna go by Riverside. But here's the thing, it's fucking storming outside. And I'm like, y'all stupid as hell if y'all go out there in the rain in your fucking bathing suits near the fucking river. First of all, there's fucking lightning. There's thunder and fucking lightning outside. You want to go near a body of water wearing nothing but fucking underwear, because that's basically what these fucking bikinis are. All of them wearing fucking bikinis. You want to go out there in basically nothing near a body of water while it's thundering and storming outside. You're fucking stupid. You fucking donut. But yeah, so they didn't like what the hell I had to say. And yeah, so basically they got mad at me or whatever. And I don't really remember. So they ended up going downstairs. Mind you, I'm fucking high, so all of this is coming off of my fucking memory. And plus, I've suppressed these fucking memories because it made me hate almost everybody there, except for the guys. Because, to be honest, the guys didn't do anything wrong. It was completely on the girls on this one. And that's not even me being a dick. That's just fucking observation. So basically, I still got a bunch of stuff that I can get through, but I think I'm going to save this. Just a few small things, so I think I'm gonna save these for my personal time. I'm just gonna, clean up here and tell you guys the rest of the story because I promised I was gonna finish. So basically, the girls ended up going downstairs anyway, but they came back up and it was wet. Now around this time, the guys have all come back upstairs while the girls were gone, and I think this is the part where we started breaking up and trying to get food or whatever. So I don't exactly remember how it happened, but somehow I ended up spending $76 fucking dollars on fucking hot wings for everybody to eat. And I don't exactly remember how the fuck that happened, because mind you, it's fucking faded. But somehow I fucking I used my fucking Uber Eats and spent $76 fucking dollars. So all in all, I spent like around $600 because the fucking hotel rooms were like $250 each. And then plus the fucking $76 fucking dollars and everything else. It was like fucking $600 in one fucking day basically. Because it wasn't even a full 24 hours. It was only like one night. And yeah, basically, I know I keep saying basically, but I do that sometimes to get my mind rolling. It's a filler word. And, yeah, so, at this point, for some reason, Jessica has an attitude, and she decides to, like, force all the girls over to the other room. Now, really, we got 2 rooms to make the extra people feel comfortable, but basically everybody that was there already kind of knew each other, except for Lana. She didn't know some of the people, but she's cool. She doesn't mind. And the original plan was we were all supposed to stay in one room, play, kick it, do what we do, and then right around the time it's time to go to sleep, we start splitting up into groups. Now, it was never supposed to be boys and girls group, never. We told the parents that, because that makes the parents feel comfortable, but it was never supposed to be that. We split up into groups. We were supposed to split up into, wherever the hell you decide to lay down is where you fucking sleep, type of thing. And Jessica got irritated and started trying to force all the girls into the second room. She snatched the key card out of the drawer, because mind you, there was 2 key cards to each room. I was originally supposed to give 1 key card to the girls, 1 key card to the guys, and I'd keep 2 key cards. 1 key card for the girls, 1 key card for the guys. And then, or groups, or whatever. And I kept 2 key cards to each room. I had 1 key card to each room. It was 2 key cards, but 1 for, you get what I'm saying. And, she just snatches it out of the drawer without my knowledge nor consent, and just decides to take all the girls and fucking Moses their ass, fucking guiding them all the way to the fucking second room and forcing them in there. And I say forcing because she literally caused... I'll just get to the rest of the story. So when Cameron first came... Cameron was one of the first people to get there. When Cameron first came, he saw the second room, was like, hey, this looks like a nice place to sleep. So he put his bag down in there. So when Jessica decided to make it a boys and a girls room, Cameron's bag was still in there. So he goes and knocks on the door, and he's like, hey, can you bring me my bag out of there? I left my bag in there. And if we're going to split up, I want my stuff, where I can see it. And basically Jessica closed the door and locks it. And I'm like, oh, hell no. So I come over there and I try to unlock the door. Once again, close the door and locks it in my face. We're constantly trying to get his fucking bag back. And she has a whole fucking attitude for no absolute fucking reason. So... basically, I gotta stop saying that, fuck. So after that, the girls end up coming over to the boys' room, And, well, it was Jessica and Deanna that came over to the boys' room, and they're like, hey, Deanna left her, I think it was like a watch or something. They were like, hey, Deanna lost her watch. Have any of you guys seen it? And Cameron was like, no, I haven't seen a watch, but hey, since you guys are here, would you mind bringing me my bag? And I guess Jessica took that as like a hostage situation, like, oh, I'm only gonna give you the watch if you give me the bag. That's how I'm guessing she took it, because she got a whole ass fucking attitude over that. Like, honestly, most of the fucking night was just Jessica having a fucking attitude for no absolute fucking reason. And nobody knew fucking why. Hold on, I'm gonna grab a bag and just dump this stuff in the bag, because I'm making such a fucking mess. And so yeah, so she caught a whole attitude, and Cameron was like, hey, did you check your bag? You know, where it's fucking supposed to be. And basically they threw a whole fucking fit, and yeah, so they eventually found Deanna's fucking shit, but guess where it was? In her bag, where Cameron said it would be. And they didn't like that, I guess, but eventually he ended up getting his bag. I think Deanna brought it over. So at that point, Deanna came over to the boys' side and she started kicking it with Cameron. Now, mind you, Jessica's boyfriend, Laterian, has been in the girls' room almost the entire night. Like, he's been switching from boys' room to girls' room. My whole thing is Jessica won't let any of the other boys go into the girls' room. She trying to keep the girls hostage over there. She doesn't want them to leave that room. But her boyfriend is free to fucking move from room to room, and she's not gonna say anything. That's sorry, it's fucking stupid, and it's a double standard. Like, if you're gonna do it, fucking do it right. Maybe I would not be. Hold on. Maybe, just maybe, I would not be as upset had she been like, okay, no, Laterian, you have to stay on the side with the boys. But here's where things get crazy. So basically, I ended up going over to the girls' room or whatever because they started getting a little bit loud, and I wanted to see what they were up to. So I walk in and I see two girls I've never seen before. I'm like, who the fuck are they? And one of the girls walks up to me and she was like, are you the guy? I'm like, I'm the guy. What do you mean by the guy? I'm all guys. I'm everything and nothing at the same time. What do you mean? And she was like, you're the guy who, set this whole thing up. I was like, yeah. So, she ends up giving me her half of the money, which was like $20, because I made all of them spend like $20 each. And, which I only got like $120. The room was like $250. That's barely fucking half. And basically she hands me the fucking 20, and she's cute or whatever, and she walks away, and they're smoking out of the fucking window, which I didn't want them smoking in the room in the first place. I'm like, if you're gonna smoke, go outside and do it, but they were smoking out of the window. So I tell them to fucking open the window up a little bit more, because they had it like cracked, and they're sticking their heads out of the window. I'm like, you're not a fucking puppy in a fucking Toyota. Fucking open the fucking window. And so they open up the window a little bit more, and I get on Jessica. I'm like, how the fuck did you not? How did they fucking show up and you didn't tell me? That's why I wanted everybody in the same fucking room, because if somebody just randomly fucking comes in and we don't know who the fuck, I don't know who the fuck these people are. You could have invited anybody into this fucking hotel room and I would have never fucking known. Even if I am high, I am the person whose name is on this shit. So if anything pops off, I'm fucking responsible. Now here's the thing. I have this superpower where even when I'm fucked up, if push comes to shove, I can sober up really quickly. Not if I'm like genuinely trying to, but if I feel like somebody, if there's fucking danger or something, or a serious situation where I need to sober up, I can fucking sober up pretty fucking easily. I don't know, maybe it's my instincts, maybe it's my genes, I don't know. And so at that point, I'm really fucking pissed off at Jessica, but I digress. So later, I end up going back to the boys' room, eating some of the chicken, fucking with the guys. We're having fun. We're doing whatever. The girls are in the other room. Cameron and Deanna are kind of just fucking cuddling on the bed, doing what they're doing. And they start playing a movie, but mind you, I have to keep saying this, I'm fucking high. So all of a sudden I got like a really bad headache and I needed to get somewhere that was quieter. So I ended up going over to the girls' room. And I kind of sat in the little doorway, hallway area. You know, it's like right before you enter the room, but it's like right in front of the bathroom area if you've ever been in a hotel. It's not really like a hallway, it's kind of just like a little walkway. I ended up sitting right there when I first came into the room. And the first thing that one of the girls says to me is Priscilla, by the way. She looks at me and is talking about, and she says, "What are you doing in here?" And I'm like, "The fuck?" And she was like, "Why you gotta be in here?" And I'm like, "Bitch, because I paid for it." Like, man, I hate when people do that kind of thing. My whole thing was I didn't have to go out of my way to set this whole fucking thing up and plan something fun for you people to do. Don't fucking disrespect me in my own shit. That literally the whole night, I guess they thought because I was high that they were just gonna fucking disrespect me. And because I didn't want any problems with Deanna, I let a lot of that shit slide. Had I been in my right mind, I probably would have said fuck them all. But when I was high, all I could think about was the fact that if I start fighting with them, I was gonna end up beefing with Deanna, which I'm fine with, okay? But if I beef with Deanna, then I beef with Cameron. If I beef with Cameron, I beef with a bunch of other people. Here's the thing: Cameron is too good of a friend to me for me to fucking, be beefing with over some stupid shit. So if I gotta put up with some shit because of that, I'll just put up with this shit, go home, and never fucking talk to those people again. That's where the fuck I am in my life right now. Because here's the thing. Cameron is a real fucking ride or die friend. Literally cleaned up blood from somebody I stabbed. Literally. Like, when I first met Cameron, not even like a week into our friendship, this man literally cleaned up the blood, hid the murder weapon, and made sure that my alibi was truthful when I accidentally stabbed somebody at school. Like, literally fucking had my back. Didn't even know me that fucking well at the time. And at that point, I was like, yeah, he's a true fucking friend. I'm sticking by him regardless. Like, I would hide a body for this man. And because of that whole situation, I was like, yeah, I'ma just... So basically, when I'm over there, right, I basically tell them, shut the fuck up. This is my room. I paid for it. If you don't like what the fuck I'm doing, you can leave. So basically, Jessica's going back and forth with me over some bullshit, over some stupid shit, right? And, oh wait, no, I forgot about this part. Basically, I'm sitting in the doorway. They stopped saying anything to me for a while. And, basically, I end up hearing Jessica talk to Priscilla, and they're saying all types of fucking dirty shit about Deanna and Cameron. About, oh, how Deanna's acting like a hoe because she over there with the boys instead of over here with us, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And Cameron's always controlling Deanna, always, he's always controlling what she do, what she say, da-da-da-da-da-da. She can't think without him. He's just her pimp, and she just like a little hoe, and da-da-da. All this fucking dumb shit. And I'm like, okay, you talking a lot of shit for this to be your friend. Like, who talks shit about their friend like that, Like, that's... I'm sorry, but that's not fucking straight. You don't... And they were just so fucking out there with it. They weren't even sugarcoating anything. They're just going full-fledged in on this girl. And I'm like, y'all do realize she's the one that invited you. You would not be here had she not invited... And you want to talk down on her because you're mad that she's not in here with you. She's over there with her boyfriend where she wants to be instead of in here miserable with y'all. And Jessica's talking about how she's being a hoe because she's falling up behind her boyfriend. Literally, she's saying this while she's laying in the bed next to her boyfriend. You fucking hypocrite. You fucking hypocrite. I am spitting a lot. I am fucking spitting a lot, but you get what I'm saying. You fucking donut. How dumb can you be? You're literally saying this shit while your boyfriend is next to you. And he's just fucking smart. Here's the thing. No disrespect to Laterian in the slightest. He is probably top 10 coolest niggas I've ever kicked it with. Had he not have been dating crazy ass Jessica, we would probably invite him to every fucking thing we do. Me and Cameron was literally just talking about that. How we still want to invite him to shit. We just never invited Jessica to shit. Because she caused so many... She kept beefing with Cameron the whole night because she was mad at Cameron because... He wanted everybody to stay together, and he kept trying to kick it with Deanna, and Jessica was trying to tear them apart. And I don't even know what the fuck was going on with Priscilla. She was just fucking bitter. See, here's the thing. Priscilla doesn't smoke. And I get that. Not everybody does it. You know what I'm saying? But we warned you beforehand, this is what we were going to be doing. If you don't like the fact that this is what we're doing, get the fuck out. Don't come. It's that fucking simple. My whole thing is, I think they thought because Deanna invited them that this was Deanna's part. No, this was my thing. I planned this. Now, y'all took it over and fucking ruined it. But originally, we were supposed to this was my event. We were supposed to have fucking fun. Just because you don't smoke doesn't mean you have to smoke. Okay? You can come if you don't smoke, but if you don't like the fact that we're smoking, fucking leave. You don't have to be here. Nobody's holding a gun to your face and saying, you gotta be here. Fucking leave. If you have a problem with everything that's going on here, fucking leave. That's all you have to do. In the words of Tom McDonald, you ain't gotta do anything but ghost, cause I'ma do me even if it's the most. Especially when it's the most. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go into that whole mini tangent. It just kind of pissed me off that they were talking about her behind her back when she was literally defending them the whole fucking night. So, at some point in the night, somebody gave Lahana one of the special edibles. Mind you, I told you I made 2 batches, one with normal shit and one with purple shit. The purple shit fucked me up. So when she ate the purple shit, she was fucking out of here. They kept saying she was freaking out. So at this point I went back, while this was happening, I was back in the boys' room. And basically they come over to the room and they're like, hey, who made the edibles? I was like, I did. Jessica literally just completely looks past me, looks at Karen and was like, hey, Lahana ate one of the edibles and she's freaking out. You need to help her. She says she can feel her heartbeat. And I'm like, yeah, no, I got this. So at this point, sober me starts to come out. I get up out of the bed and I'm like, and Cameron's like, why the fuck do y'all keep calling on me like I'm fucking Superman or some shit like that? He's the one who facilitated this whole thing. He's a fucking smoker. Let him handle this. And I'm like, thank you. And so I go over there and I'm like, all right, so where is she? Mind you, Jessica's literally fucking holding the door, not trying to fucking let me in the fucking room. I'm like, bitch, this is my room. I push past her. I get in the room. I'm like, where's Lahana? They say she's in the bathroom. So I knock on the door and I'm like, hey, you all right in there? And they're like, why is you doing this? She in the shower. And I'm like, I'm thinking she's like in the bathroom throwing up or something like that because the way they were making it seem. And I'm like, that's why I knocked on the door and I was trying to get in. Make sure she was all right. I didn't know she was in the fucking shower. I heard the water running, but it could have also been the sink. And basically, I'm trying to make sure she's all right. And they're like, she's in the shower. What the fuck are you doing? I'm like, why didn't you tell me why would you call me if she's in the fucking shower? Wait till she comes out of the shower and then let me know. So I go over back to the other room and I'm like, let me know when she's out of the fucking shower. So a little while goes past. And that's when I come back and I'm talking to Lahana. I'm like, you good? You straight? She was like, yeah, I just felt my heartbeat. I'm like, yeah, that's what the fuck happens when you get high, you dumb shit. And we laughed it off. She was fine. I ended up going back to the room. At this point, I'm so fed up with the shit that Jessica's been doing. Because she's just been coming back and forth and just being a bitch to everybody, being hypocritical, talking shit to everybody. And here's the thing. One thing people have to realize about me is I talk shit, but in a joking way. You know what I mean? There's a difference. When I talk shit, you can tell the difference between when I'm being hostile and when I'm not. And if you can't tell the fucking difference, then you're obviously not my fucking friends. Ask any of my fucking friends. I call them all types of fucking bitches and hoes and dumbasses. If you're doing dumbass shit, then I'm gonna call you out on that dumbass shit. That's just what I do. That's who I am. Okay? And basically, that morning, I finally sobered up when I woke up. Because I went to sleep first. So I wake up. Mind you, we have to be clocked out of there by 11. So I wanted everybody out of the room by at least 10. Because I knew they weren't gonna do a good job with fucking cleaning up and shit. So I wanted them out of there in a decent enough time to where I can go back behind them and check everything and make sure that everything is fucking spick and span before we leave. Even though I know that the maid comes and cleans up behind us, I still don't want them to see the absolute disaster of what happened, considering that by the time everybody went to sleep, everybody was fucked up. And yeah, I wake up at 7, hopped in the shower to make sure I was fucking good. I get dressed, I'm waking everybody up. I say, hey, I want everybody up and ready to go for breakfast at 8 o'clock. These people literally bullshit. They were bullshitting and lollygagging. We did not leave the fucking hotel until 9. I said 8 to give us some extra time for us to find somewhere we liked, sit down, have a proper breakfast, come back to the hotel, have enough time to clean up everything, and they can fucking leave by 10 o'clock so I can check behind their asses because I know they're not going to do a fucking good job. Okay? And we didn't leave the fucking hotel until 9. And so the place I wanted to take them was, once I got on the fucking map or whatever and saw how far away it was, I was like, alright, so I'm obviously going to have to find somewhere closer. So I literally just found like the next best place. And I'm talking to Cameron while we're walking, right? And I'm like, dude, what the fuck happened last night? He was like, honestly, man, I don't even fucking know. Everything went to fucking shit so quickly. I'm like, I know. And at this point, now that I have my mind intact, I am ready to fucking spill the tea, bitch. I'm ready to tell it all, okay? I was gonna be singing like a jailbird. I was gonna be snitching like a snitch, okay? I was finna tell him every fucking thing I heard, everything I knew, everything that happened last night from my point of view. So we're talking about everything that's happening. Mind you, the girls are, everybody else is behind us, except for, no, it was mostly just the girls and Latarian. They were behind us while me and him were in the front leading everybody, leading the charge. They're all behind us, just out of ear's distance. And we're talking or whatever, and I'm telling him about everything that fucking happened last night. And he was like, yeah, you were a bit, rambunctious, but you were fucking high, so I really can't blame you for that. The person that was really at fault was fucking Jessica. I'm like, okay, so it wasn't just me being high that made me think she was being bitchier than usual. Like, she genuinely was. He was telling me everything that he said happened, fucking happened. Like, yeah, I was being a little bit more rambunctious than usual, but if, I could have I could have dialed it back. Okay, I could have. But I wasn't. I shouldn't have to fucking bite my tongue when I'm around fucking friends. And basically, yeah, we talked about the whole thing. So the first place I tried to pick, once we got there, mind you, it was supposed to be a Friday to Saturday thing, but because Deanna didn't want to do that, we ended up doing Saturday to Sunday. Mind you, all of my fucking plans got changed because of the girls. Oh, and I forgot to mention, so the other girls, their friends, they left like late in the night because Jessica, they just fucking left. I don't know what the fuck happened, they fucking left. And Jessica came jumping in my face, making it seem like it was my fucking fault that they left. But come to find out later on, when I was talking to Lahana, she said that the girls left because Jessica being bitchy made them feel uncomfortable. So, yeah. Anyway, so the first place we ended up trying to go to was closed, so they started complaining about, they like, how much longer is the walk? Mind you, this place is literally like not even a fucking block down from the fucking hotel. So I literally just fucking found the next fucking place. I didn't even care. I just found the next fucking breakfast place that was on the fucking map. And we ended up walking around in a circle because apparently it was closer to the fucking hotel than the other place. And I'm like, why didn't this show up the first time when I searched it? But I ended up finding out later on why. So as we're walking towards the new place, right? I'm talking to Cameron and I'm telling him how Jessica and Priscilla were basically talking shit about him and Deanna. And they were fucking getting mad. And he was like, oh, word? So I ended up walking up forward a little bit so him and Deanna could talk. Then we finally get to the place. Mind you, they were fucking rushing me and fucking complaining about walking and shit. We finally get there, and the fucking place is not even a fucking breakfast place. It's just a fucking cafe. Like, it just serves coffee and fucking pastries. And I'm like, just fucking get what you want. I just want you people to fucking go. Oh, I forgot to fucking tell you. There may be a god out there. Because on the way to the fucking place, Jessica cut the back of her foot. And so Latarian had to take her back to the fucking hotel. I'm like, thank God. I know that's a fucked up thing to wish on somebody, but she was being a bitch that whole night and she ruined my whole fucking thing. Here's the thing. I don't like spending money on people. I don't. So for me to spend $500 to $600 just so these people can have fun and then them to basically turn around and spit in my face and be disrespectful to me the whole fucking night, I'm never doing that shit again, obviously. So basically, once we get in the diner or whatever, Cameron's like, hey, because Cameron doesn't eat food. Basically, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna head back to the hotel or whatever. Me, Cameron, and Anthony, we're gonna, clean up our stuff and we're gonna head out. I was like, all right, man. So I gave Cameron dap as he was on his way out, and now I'm talking to Deanna while Lahana and Priscilla are ordering their breakfast. And I'm like, so in your opinion, what happened last night? This is where everything went downhill. This is where I really saw who my friends were. She literally looked me in the eyes and was like, well, really, you were the problem. And I was like, what? And she was like, well, you were the problem because you were the one that made everybody mad last night. You were the reason everybody was being bitchy towards each other. And I was like, I really had to sit back and ponder after she said that. Because, so, me fucking with y'all, just trying to have fun, trying to keep the group together. Just trying to have a little bit of fun. That's me being the problem. Me literally paying for this whole fucking thing, not asking you guys for more money, even though the room that you guys fucking requested was more money than I wanted to fucking spend. Not even fucking saying anything to you. Y'all never knew that I had to spend more money than I was originally supposed to, and that wasn't your fault, but that makes me the problem. Me going out of my fucking way to set this whole fucking thing up because you guys were complaining about how the fuck we don't ever get to do anything as a group anymore. That's me being the problem. Me allowing you to bring your fucking... Because first of all, I don't fucking like her friends in the first place, but me allowing you to bring your fucking friends in the first place, me being the problem because I was fucking high and I was having fucking fun. Not Jessica literally picking fights with every fucking person she came across because she had a stick up her ass. Not Jessica talking about you. Not your friends, Priscilla and Jessica, talking about you and your boyfriend behind your fucking backs because they're mad because you're not in there where they are giving them fucking attention. Not Jessica literally being so fucking irritating to the point to where your other fucking friends that you invited left because she was being a bitch. Not Jessica literally splitting up the group because I'm sorry, I think I've already said that before, but not Jessica literally picking a fucking fight with Cameron because she's mad because she feels like Cameron is stealing you away from her, and that's your fucking boyfriend. Not her being a complete fucking hypocrite about boys and girls splitting up, but she's allowed to have her boyfriend in her bed. But I'm the problem because I was talking shit and laughing and fucking with you. Okay. Here's what fucked me up. She was like, you know I'm protective of my friends. Why did you keep picking with them? I'm like, oh, you're protective of your friends. So what the fuck does that make me, Deanna? What the fuck does that make? You're protective of your friends, but what does that make me? You are protecting them from me, but you aren't protecting me from them. But you're protective of your fucking friends. Okay. I see how it is. So I'm not your fucking friend, right? I'm just some fucking guy that just so happens to be in your fucking friend group. Huh? The one guy that you've known longer than anybody fucking else. Okay? Me and you have literally been friends since fucking freshman year. You met all these people while you were fucking Central. Okay? The same guy that stood up for you. Through all the fucking bullshit at Gateway. The same guy that literally stuck by you when you literally were trying to turn on him for some boy. But I'm the problem. I'm the issue. At that point, I was like, yeah, fuck it. Like, here's the thing. I've went through a lot of things kicking it with Deanna. I really have. Which, I'm not going to blame her for. It was on me. I was the one that chose to stay. I was the one that chose to take up for her. And that's my fucking fault. I was the one that chose to stay as long as I did. She literally has been acting funny since Jamie left. I'm sorry. and I know she's gonna fucking see this video, but I'm just gonna fucking say it here, okay? And the reason I was hesitating about making this video or saying any of this shit is because, like I said, if I beef with Deanna, then that means I beef with Cameron, and Cameron has been way too good of a fucking friend to me for me to ever want to fucking beef with him. Like, I fucks with dudes way too heavy. Like, when I build my fucking empire, I definitely want fucking Cameron to be my fucking right-hand man. But some shit just needs to be said, and just needed to be said. Like, I'm gonna be honest, Deanna, if you're watching this, recently I felt like you would basically just push me to the fucking outskirts. Like, we kick it, but I always feel like I'm like a third wheel. Even if it's just us hanging out, I always feel somehow like I'm just not important to you in the fucking slightest. Okay? I always call you my fucking sister, but literally haven't heard you call me brother since fucking freshman year. I honestly, since we came to fucking Central, you've kind of distanced yourself away from me, and I've noticed it. And I've tried to fucking hang on because, you know, I'm trying to be a fucking good friend, but I've felt some type of way for the fucking longest. I just wasn't gonna say anything because I was hoping that it would fucking get better. But you know what they say, a closed mouth don't get fed, and this needed to be said. Now, Cameron, if you're watching this, bro, I fucks with you heavy. And I know you're gonna pick your girl in any fucking scuffle or whatever. I respect that about you, and I hope that you do. Definitely take her side on this. I still want to kick it with you, bro. I fucks with you. Mario, I fucks with you. Anthony, I fucks with you. Latarian, I fucks with you. Ladarius, I fucks with you guys. I just this needed to fucking be said, okay? I've been feeling some type of way for the fucking longest, cause I don't know. It's like you've gotten your new fucking friends, and me, I'm just fucking here. Just to be fucking, I feel like I'm basically a backup for whenever you're bored and ain't got nobody else to talk to. And that's kind of fucked up. It had to be said. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna be friends with you or anything no more. I'm definitely gonna start backing away now. Now that it's come to my realization that obviously there's some kind of break in the case. So if you want to talk about it, you got my number. Hit me up. If not, but I've already talked to Jamie about this, because I really have felt some type of way ever since she left. It's like we don't fucking kick it anymore. We don't hang out outside fucking Cameron them. And but it's whatever. So anyway, I didn't mean to get that fucking morbid in the fucking story. I definitely hope you guys enjoyed seeing my fucking crazy ass sister over here with me, even though she had to leave halfway through the video. The snack review kind of got a little bit hectic too, but I had a lot of fun making this video. I'm gonna be doing the next video, like I'm literally gonna be recording right after this, and I'm gonna be doing the Ukraine crate box, and I'm gonna be telling the Kayla story time. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help us out. Please like this video. I'm hoping to get as many likes as humanly fucking possible. Or you can dislike the video if you didn't like it. It's perfectly fine. Not mad at it. Comment something funny down below. You know I love to hear you guys' comments. And also share this video. Share it with your cousins, your uncles, your baby daddies, that strange crackhead that does meth outside of your porta potty. Share it with your cat, your dog, your neighbor's uncle, your neighbor's dog's uncle. The ghost that lives in the ceiling. Share it with your Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But as I said before, this has been your boy Dr. T signing off.
二人映れば Stay with me 真夜中のドアを叩き帰らないでと泣いたあの季節が今目の前